Hey guys, how's it going? Today we have a booster box of Yu-Gi-Oh's new set, Justice Hunters. Let's see if we can pull some K9 cards. I think I've got TCG price guide up, and it looks like the hit of the set is Izuna in a Star Art Rare. And then next up it's some yummy cards. Not a ton of value in this set. No, well, I mean that's a decent amount of money. I thought it'd be more money. Actually, let's just leave that there. Considering I think K9s are going to be pretty useful. They're useful in Vanquish Soul actually, so I'm hoping that I can pull all the K9 cards that I need, at least as many as I can, so I don't have to buy them. Speaking of K9, we have K9 Diameter Hound. Maybe that's just meant to be 0/0 Hound. 5-star Cupsy Yummy Way. We're getting right into it. Yummy Amusement, I'm not even going to try. Draco Tail, that's the other archetype. Where Are Thou? I'm feeling like this, if I remember right, I think this is actually a pretty decent card. Not 100% sure. And we have Yummy Surprise. I'm guessing that the Yummy cards are actually pretty decent because they're all a little bit expensive. They're more expensive than some of the K9 cards. But yeah, we have the chance to pull Starlights and Collector Rares in this set. So if we can pull one of those, that would be pretty awesome. I actually noticed in the last video that I was constantly, it's not too bad at the moment, but I would constantly have the cards like this. Like just an insane amount of glare, so I'm sorry if you had to sit through that last video. And we have K9 17 Ripper, super rare. I'm not going to read the effect, but I think this is definitely a card that is required, so that's good. I think Lupin or Lupus, sorry, I think that's important, and I think Izuna is important. I also think there's a spell card that's important, but we haven't seen that yet. I don't know the name of it. We have Draco Tail Urgula, Smash Knight, Obedience. I'm doing it again, right after I said I wasn't going to do it. Cookie Yummy Way, excuse me, Cross Sleep, Fright for Patchwork, and number 67, Paradise Smasher. So I think it looks like all of these cards are 5-star cards. I'm guessing that's how the archetype works. I'm guessing that's why they work with Holy Sue and Xiaolong. I'm guessing that's why they splice it in with Vanquish Soul. But I actually have no idea what the K9 cards actually do. I saw a quick little video on them, but I didn't really retain too much of the information, just the key cards that I should look out for. Dice Smasher, Where Are Thou, and Cookie Yama Ultra Rare. Almost didn't realize it was an Ultra Rare then. There's been a lot of drama lately in the Yu-Gi-Oh community in regards to like boxes and stuff not being worth too much and people not picking them up. Must be an American thing, because in Australia I'm paying full price for all these boxes. I mean, I probably could find them cheap somewhere, but for the most part, like you hear people talk about, looks like the new Vanquish Soul card. Millennium Eyes, that's a weird reprint, and K9's 66B Lantern. I don't remember this card being important, but we'll put it to the side. What was I talking about? Yeah, it must be an American thing, because they're selling out here. I mean, all TCGs are selling out everywhere here. It's actually quite difficult to get your hands on stuff. It's not just Pokemon here. Like, I got the last 2 boxes at my local game store, and I was maybe a couple of days late after the release. But Jack in Hand. Jack in the Hand. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this set will do, because there are a lot of, like, I think important archetypes. I think most people are going to be playing K9s. I think the Yummy cards are good, and I don't think the Draco Tail cards are too bad either. So I'm curious to see how this set in particular does. There's no... The value is kind of weird. I expected there'd be a little bit more value in this set. I'm not planning. We have Dracotail Lulamel. I'm excited. I just picked up 2 copies of Kurikara just because I think, because Vanquish Soul are going to be pretty common at locals, I think. We have Dracotail Malulu. That's kind of cute card, I guess. That might be worth a little bit of money. Not the ultra rares we want to see though. We want K9 cards. But yeah, I think Kurikara is going to do really well in like the mirror match. We have King of the Swamp, Dracotail Pan, Herald, Dracotail Urgula, Yummy Redemption, Edge Imp Chain, and Rahu Dracotail. That's cool. I think that's actually comes as a field center in one of the special edition things. It's kind of cool. It's probably worth a couple bucks. Let me know down below. Do you think Yu-Gi-Oh is dying? Do you think we're in a slump, or what do you think that Konami could do to like make Yu-Gi-Oh have? Oh, that's kind of cool. 4 level 5 light monsters. I don't know if I see that happening. Like what Konami could do to kind of make Yu-Gi-Oh be as popular as Pokemon. I think just generally speaking, the issue is that there's nothing for... Yu-Gi-Oh is a weird game because most people play it. There's not a ton of collectors. And when collectors do collect and put money into it, with old school Starlights and stuff like that, people were... Oh, okay, cool, we got 2 of them. So we can get a playset. When collectors do put money into like high rarity cards, they just get shafted by Konami because 2 months later there'll be a reprint and all those prices are going to tank to $2. And you might be saying, wow, you're not really a collector if you care about the money, yada yada yada. But they're essentially the exact same card. I just think it's a silly way to do things. I say reprint meta staples and things like that, but like the Magia, which I'd say was like probably like, is that the most recent like big chase besides like Ulti Blue Eyes? Probably. I think like what was the point in reprinting that? Then to hurt collectors, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I could rant about that for a little while, but like I said, let me know down below what you think Konami could do, or even that if you think it's cause for concern. Like Yu-Gi-Oh always has ups, downs. Ace for K9. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh always has ups, downs, and yeah. Cookie Yummy Way. I think getting rid of QCRs was like the biggest thing that they could do. And as long as polarization, Dracotail Pan, as long as they don't K9X Werewolf, that is 2 level 9 monsters. I have no idea how I'd make that. I don't think I can. In my current deck, yeah, I'm going off on all sorts of tangents in this video. Herald of the Arclight. I'm trying to like open these boxes quicker. Because Imperial Princess Quinn Query, if you want to pause the video at any time to have a good look at some of these new cards, feel free to. We have Ketu Dracotail. Not getting a ton of K9 cards, seems to be a lot of Dracotail cards, which is not what we're after. I mean, they might be good. Yummy Amusement. Minion? Mignum, K9 LC Release Strength, Tinker Bio, Cookie Yummy Way, that's really like that, Imperial Princess Quinn Query, Jack in the Hand again. Getting pretty low, haven't pulled anything crazy. Have we even seen a secret rare? Are there even secret rares in this set? Or have they been replaced with collector's rares? Yeah, it looks like they've just been replaced with collector's rare. we have Paradise Smasher, Dragatail Flame, Nash Knight, Overlay Booster, Herald of the Arc Light, Edge Imp Chain, and Release Restraint. Man, we're getting nothing out of this box. Sorry guys, ran out of storage as per usual. I really need to figure out a new way of recording. I need to buy a new phone or something, a Samsung, so I can actually put a SD card in it, because this is the most frustrating thing when it comes time to record. We have K966A Jocuel monster. I also think that these monsters are all different types, so synergizes a little bit well with Vanquish Soul as well. You can still use the trap card. There will only be one, or there can only be one. I love that trap card, so that's pretty good that we can still use that in this deck. King of the Swamp, Cross Sheep if it doesn't get banned, Artifact Durandal, which is kind of cool, Holly, and K9 Diameter. I think it's meant to be Lupus. I think Diameter might have the slash going the other way. Either way, we have Lupus, which is pretty cool, edgelord looking card. Definitely pretty dang cool, and a card we needed, so I'll take that. If we can pull, it's just an ultra rare, isn't it? Yeah. If we can pull Izuna now, I'll consider this box a win. Even if we don't pull a high rarity card, I mean, I'd like to, but even if we don't, if we can pull Izuna, I'll call this box a win. Right now, it was definitely not worth opening it, because I think the most valuable card we've pulled is like $9. I don't think we've pulled anything over that. Maybe we have. Lupus is probably $12 or something. We have Ketu Draco Tail again. And we've got 4 packs left, so 4 chances to pull something good. Or at least expensive. I love when I pull high rarity cards that I don't need or care about, that are at least $100. Because that's generally what I pay for a box. I mean, usually less, but generally speaking, about 100. I know if I pull something that's $100 and I get to sell it, that in my mind, the box was at least free, and all the other cards that came with it. We have K917 Ripper again. So that's a dud pack. We have Where Art Thou? I always think it's Where Art. That's Arth. Dragatail Gulamel, Dragatail Pan, Volcasaurus, the map, and Jocuel again. 2 more packs. Come on. I just want to get these packs open before I run out of storage. I've cleared everything out of the phone. I don't understand where all my storage is going. Anyway. Millennium Eyes Restrict. I'm hoping to pick up this thing called a DJI Osmo Pocket. So I'll probably end up recording on that, most likely, if the video is good. And we have K9X Will. Because I also want to start going to card conventions, do buy a pair of these and that sort of thing. Last pack, let's go. Let's just get through this. We have Dragatail Horn, Sky Striker Mecha. I didn't realize there was Sky Striker cards in this. Imperial Princess, Jack in the Hand, and is this the last card? I think it is. We have a K966B. So I'm going to say that this box was not a win. I'm going to say that this box was a dud, unfortunately, but we got a couple of cool cards that I needed. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.